Okay.
Hello and welcome, everyone. We actually have audio this time. I messed up because I thought I had the overlay ready and it was not ready. But we are here now and it is now ready and you can hear our somewhat wonderful voices. We're gonna go around. We're gonna say who we are and who we're playing. And we're gonna have a little fun with this little mini campaign that's going to go on. The Quest for the Heart. We will start off with Deception Check. How are you?
Oh, you really are throwing it around this time.
I
I was
mixed
not ready
everybody
at
up.
all. Hi, I'm Deception Check. I'm playing a character named Valendon the Faceless. That's just not an emo name. He literally is. His background is the Faceless, and he is a Shadowkai Ranger Rogue. It should be fun to play. I'm looking forward to. I promise he's not that emo, but maybe he will be. We won't see. Till you start role playing, you never really know exactly what your character is. So
This is true.
it should be fun. I shoot things with bows, and it's great.
That's exciting. Can't wait to see you shoot things with bows. Oh, I have people in the wrong boxes. So we'll just switch things up a bit. Nuggetosaurus, how are you? Fix this.
I'm doing great. That's me. I'm Nuggetosaurus. I'm playing Arcanist Bryce Delmora. She is a human blade singing wizard who's got some tricks up her sleeve. It'll be fun.
Speaking of tricks up their sleeves, D20 coup de grace, how are you?
Oh, I am doing just fine. And tonight I will be playing Thornbach Dung. He is a Drogor barbarian, and he is ready to rip out every heart he sees until he finds the one he needs.
That is a solid plan. Man with a plan, nothing wrong with that. Someone who is a man with definitely a plan and not doing anything at the last minute ever. Shiny Pilot, how are you?
Yeah, definitely not me. I'm great. Great enough. I got drinks. I'm hanging with y'all. It's a good time now. I am playing Tar, and he is a wood elf fighter. Man with a plan with a sword. Let's see how it goes.
Fantastic. Man with a plan with a sword. So, that is everyone for this evening. I'm used to having 5, but 4 is fine too. I'm going to give a little background on the guilds that you were in, the Heartless, so the audience has a vague idea. So the Heartless was not always known as the Heartless. It had some other name a few hundred years ago. No one quite remembers what it was, because they lost the heart, a conduit of great power, and the guild was nearly in ruins, but they managed to cling on and rebuild, and ever since then they have been searching for the heart, amassing tomes of knowledge, folk tales, words of knowledge, and writing them down. There's a lot of scribes, a lot of wizards in this guild, along with some more heavy-hitting types of people, because sometimes in order to get knowledge, you have to crack a few skulls open. It happens. It's just part of how life works sometimes. And, they send out groups to do jobs. The guild gets jobs. They send out people. They get information, money. They help you file your adventuring taxes every year. It's quite the nice little setup, this guild. Despite its name, which might seem a little more brusque, most of the guild members are actually quite helpful when knowledge is on the line. But you 4 are some of the more elite members in the guild, being quite a high level in comparison to most of the numbers here. You have been summoned by the guild leader himself, an elf, a very old elf named Elian Virle, and he has summoned you to a meeting with haste. Let's see, what is, you all might have worked together. You all have definitely worked together in the past. How long ago or how recent, that is up to you. But let's go around and let's see where everyone is in the Guild Hall Castle. It's like a small fort. It used to be an old military fort, but it's been taken over and used for the guild's purposes. On a lake, actually. You all are off of Diamond Lake, where there is a small mining town adjacent to you. It's quite a nice little setup. It's about 3 days' ride from the city of Greyhawk. The free city of Greyhawk. And let's see, where is Arcanist Bryce Delmora when she gets the summons for this meeting?
Yes. So Bryce is where she always is, which is the Wizard's Tower, in her dedicated floor, doing a whole number of things. She's kind of flitting about from station to station, putting, bits in this potion here, working a spell over here, enchanting something over there. She's a flurry of activity, and she almost misses the summons. I imagine it comes as like a courier or something, and
a runner is sent. Yeah,
and she just like totally breezes past him, doesn't even really register that someone's there.
And I will say this runner is probably like a 10-year-old kid. Just,
God, okay.
Runs around the guild delivering messages.
Yeah.
Easy to overlook to a certain extent, but Miss Arcanist.
Yeah. What?
Excuse
What
me.
can I help you with?
I know you're very busy, but you've received a summons from the guildmaster.
Right
anxious
now.
for you to meet him in his office. He said with haste, so I suppose it would be at your nearest convenience, because I know you're very busy lady. Definitely the nervous type.
Yeah. All right. Let him know I'm on my way.
All right. Does a quick bow and takes off running down the hall.
I'll wrap up, finish up. I don't finish them. I put them on pause essentially. Because I imagine as a wizard, I can just kind of freeze them.
Yeah.
And then I will make my way to the guildmaster's summons.
All right. Yes, you head to the guildmaster's office. On the way to the guildmaster's office, you run into. Let's roll. Let's see who you run into. This could be fun. You run into Phytar. Phytar, where are you? How does Arcanist run into you? You also get a messenger at the same time as you see Arcanist kind of enter the area that you're in.
Feel like he'd be standing out in the hallway, some generic grade A hallway, talking to the delivery person. What do you mean I'm summoned now? Right
summoned.
now?
Sir, you've been summoned, sir.
Right now.
Yeah, right.
Right this instant.
I wouldn't be here if you weren't, sir.
Gosh, it's always something. Okay. Look, go back and tell them that I'll be 10 minutes late.
You want me to tell the guild master that you're going to be 10 minutes late?
Yeah, it's fine. Look, just tell them we'll be 10 minutes late.
Just tell them that we're on our way, and I'll take care of it. It's all right.
What?
Really? You're gonna make the child tell the guild master that you're gonna be late?
It's good
Guildmaster
character
doesn't
development.
Summon people very often.
Yeah, that
It's
poor
good
child
character
shouldn't have to deal with your tardiness.
Look, I had important things to do, okay? They shouldn't be able to just summon us whenever they want.
It's the guild master. How often does he summon us?
Okay, fine, you're right.
I've been summoned twice in all my years here.
Fine, I guess you're right.
Come on, let's make our way.
All right, as you make your way on the other side of this keep, we see Thornbark Dung. What is Thornbark Dung doing?
Thornbark Dung
Yes.
is on one of the parapets of the castle,
Yes.
peering at the horizon like a gargoyle. And he is we've been here for quite a while, right?
Oh yeah.
So they know the way to summon Thornbark Dung is with a ham.
Okay.
So I assume he smells that ham and finds his way towards the room in which the ham is.
So, Valendin, where
You can call me
are
Val.
you? Val, where are you in this
I'm
fortress?
sitting with my feet up right in front of a fire. Yep, just I've got the bottom half of my mask popped off. It kind of drops down and hangs, and I'm smoking a pipe, my feet up. I'm just relaxing, doing the thing.
Yeah.
It's comfortable. I got nothing to do. I know when they call me, I'll shoot lights out. That's what I do. So why waste time,
Yes, why waste time indeed?
Yeah.
And you're not wasting any time.
No.
And you see two people, children. They look like halfling children. They're very small. Carrying a ham on a plate platter between them. One of them goes, "Oh, we're to tell you you've been summoned to the guildmaster's hall office."
Oh, you're bringing dung? I see you got the ham.
Yeah, we're gonna bring it out to him unless he smells it first and intercepts us.
Can I grab a slice real quick?
Better before he gets here. Yeah.
No, that's why I'm asking now. He takes out a knife. He's like, just cuts off. He won't mind. I mean, he will mind, but he won't mind.
And as you say that, Thorne. Oh, yes, you've traced the tracked the scent of ham back to this room with a fire and two small children holding a platter of ham.
Damn it, Dung! Watch out! There are other people standing here. We're not even at the meeting yet. Come on, man. Look. Let's grab the ham. We got like 10 feet to go. Now, Dung. You can eat on the way. Let's go. And he's pushing him.
Yeah.
This big rock of a man and my slender little 5 nothing guy pushing him along the way.
Yes. So you push Thorne Dung towards the Guildmaster's office, where you see Arcanist Bryce Delmora and Phi Tar also approaching as they too seem to have been summoned.
Ah, it looks like must be something important if we're all here.
Yep, the gang's all here.
Yeah, it looks that way. I don't know. I'm good with it. It's good hanging out with you guys anyway. We don't get to go out that much anymore.
How much you want to bet this has to do with the cries of help that we heard coming from that caller earlier? How much you want to bet?
No.
That's just
gold.
you
5
drinking
gold.
too much.
That
was just a hallucination from the alcohol.
Anyway, that sort of thing's just going to be the probationary guys. They won't
The
send them
rookies
on
can
this
take
sort of
care of
thing.
that.
I mean, unless it's like dragon level or above, they're not calling us.
It's got to be something important if they're taking us away from our work, especially me.
I mean, and how much money they spend on that damn ham for dung? I mean, come on.
It's got a point.
I stole a piece before he got to it. It's pretty good.
Good thing he didn't see you.
It was close. He almost bit my hand when I was pulling it away.
Ooh, you're
Take
playing
more
a
than the
dangerous
hand.
game there, Val.
It's all right. I move quick when things get close.
That's fair.
Prudent.
I will knock on the door.
You knock on the door and you hear a, "Oh, please, come in."
And I will go in first.
You will go in first. And as you enter the Guildmaster's office, you see it's not as elaborate as some people might expect from a guild that is as successful as the Heartless. There are things in here that are nice, but they're not extravagant. They're not trying to display wealth or power. It's pretty minimalistic, but the few things that are there seem to be more sentimental in value. A couple trophies from a couple of missions that he had been on in the past, that kind of thing, and lots and lots and lots and lots of paperwork. There is so much paperwork in this office, it's not even funny. But as Bryce enters, could you describe Bryce for us? What does the Guildmaster see?
Yeah, so Bryce is a younger woman. She's about 30 years old. She has a splattering of freckles across, her face and neck and shoulders and such. Long blonde hair with really bright green eyes. And if you look closely, she has, it looks like her irises are cracked and they're inlaid with gold. Not real gold, but that's just something has happened in her past that caused that. She has 2 piercings on her dimples. And she also has, up on her right side, she has 2 long scars, one that cuts through the eyebrow and one that kind of goes from the hairline to right above the eyebrow. and she's just wearing very simple, very like simple but like subtly really fine and really elegant black dress, and some pretty thick boots too, maybe rubber, soles to channel some lightning. You never know.
Very nice indeed. And then who follows in behind our dear Arcanist?
I'd like to volunteer.
All right. Could you please describe what the Guildmaster sees as Phytar enters the room?
A confident, sauntering, fit wood elf, tanned. He's got like the anime-esque hair where one side's short, one side's slightly long. He's got like a long earring on the side that has the long hair. It's like a feather charm long earring.
Mm-hmm.
He's got a couple of jangly necklaces that are simple but not too gaudy, but a little bit. He's got his gear strapped to him. He's got nice looking but not extravagant clothes, pants, boots, the whole shebang for a fighter type esque person. And that would be him sauntering in, confident as ever.
Wonderful. Who follows in behind Phi?
The Ham.
The Ham. All right.
Yeah. Followed by Thorne, which is he's a Drogar, dark gray skin, white, really white, long. Well, it's not even really white. It's more brownish, kind of. Just.
Was it originally white?
It would be white if he would
washed
ever shower or bathe or anything at all.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
But yeah, and it's just never cut, pretty much down to his waist hair and beard, and he's just covered in a patchwork of furs. And he does have his trusty axe that he keeps with him on his side, and he has a few javelins on his back, and a ham in his hands, and that's what he's doing.
In his hands. That's all a man can ask for. Some days.
This man. Well, and a heart. I need a heart too.
Okay. Sure you've got some of those laying around, it sounds like. And then Val. How do you round out this group?
Well, Val walks in. He's a short fellow, a little over 5 foot, not really big, kind of thin. If you could see just his chin, which is bare, underneath his mask, which shows kind of like a dark ashen type of skin, which is indicative of his Shadowkai heritage. The mask actually has a piece that kind of detaches because he has to wear his mask all the time. So to eat, you got to take it off. And it's a white mask, plain, almost like stark white, except there's a strange kind of crack that almost looks like a tear, but it was broken into it on one side. Not sure. He's never said why or how that happened. But he's never tried to fix it because Bryce has offered to do some work on it for him, and he's just never mind. Has his hood up. You can see some stark white hair, kind of shoulder length, kind of tuffed out a little bit. And his studded leather is well kept and really like intricately, like it's not black, it's grays and dark greens, and it's all dark colors, but it's almost in a pattern that makes him hard to see when the light gets dim. Sometimes if you look at him and it's shadowy, he's not there, but he's still standing there because he's talking. And so, and what's always fun is the last thing you see fade out is his mask. It's that last little bit that's there. So you just see a mask there while he's talking, and it just sort of fades. He has a strange amethyst-looking bow made out of gems over his shoulder. He has it around him. He picked it up on the way in here, and two very vicious-looking black scimitars on either side. But he's just kind of like, he always has a lighthearted stance. He's never looking like he's too aggressive until it's time for combat. And he's never that far from his pipe, which he has going right now with a nice little string of local leaf that he's enjoying, and
Very,
he's
very
he's
nice.
always smooth walking in.
Love it. And as you enter, the door swings shut behind you. It's one of those nice self-closing doors. And you see
Handy that.
the brightly lit office of your guild leader, Elian Virale. Again, more of an older elf man, seen a lot of action in his younger years, got a lot of scars, but has mostly been doing the paperwork for the past century.
What's up, boss?
Yes, hello, Val, Bryce, Buck, Fi. It's good to see you all. Sorry for summoning you so quickly, but I felt it was urgent. Hope you don't mind.
Of course not.
Only a little bit.
I mean, I was almost done with my pipe. It'll be fine.
I like ham.
Yes, well.
Yes, you do. It's good ham. I wouldn't know though.
And a little corner raises up on the guildmaster's mouth, and then Elian will gesture to the side, and you see there's like a back room that is mostly library, with a sleeping cot in there because sometimes he just does not leave his office for a few days at a time. And from back in the library, you see the Grand Diviner of your guild, Wistari Dornan. She is a young half-elf. Barely in her 20s, but she has the gift of divination and has never been wrong in any of her divinings, and occasionally will even have dreams that are of interest. And she comes in and she goes, "Oh, hello, it's lovely to see you all. Thank you for coming." And Guildmaster stands up. You hear something pop in his back, and he draws the curtains shut. You know that those curtains are warded against eavesdropping. When the curtains shut, it's important business. And he says, "I believe we'll have a very important mission for you all."
About time.
Yes, sorry to keep you waiting, but wanted to have you ready.
It
and on
feels like the
hand in
better we
case.
got, the less we got to do. I mean, I'm getting kind of rusty sitting around here all day.
Well, fear not. I feel the next mission you go on will be possibly the most important this guild has ever seen.
Talking like maximum payout, maximum accolades, high chance of death, that kind of deal.
Definitely a high chance of death, I would say. We're sorry. Would you
Sweet.
like to tell them what you've been seeing in your dreams? And she goes, yes. Well, you see, I have been having these visions of the heart's return.
The heart?
Say
The
what?
heart. Yes.
As in the heart.
Yes, as in the heart.
Yes. Heart.
Yes.
Holy shit.
However, I have in these visions, I see that it is not unfacilitated. Someone needs to go retrieve the heart, and I keep seeing this ruined tower. It's quite bizarre in its construction. It's so narrow at the base, yet so tall it should not be. Yet, I have been doing a lot of scrying and this past month, and we believe we've narrowed down the location of this tower, where I cannot see inside the tower. I believe it is blocked, protected from scrying and the like, which is perhaps why I was only able to see it in my dreams, my visions. We believe it's in the Cron Hills area, somewhere between the Cron Hills and the Gnarly Forest.
Gnarly.
On
Yes.
forests.
Yes, and for your information, the Cron Hills are very heavily mined, mostly by gnomes in the area. And the Gnarly Forest was once home to many, many, many elves, but wars happened and stuff a long time ago, and there's been a lot less elves in the Gnarly Forest, but there's still some elves in the Gnarly Forest. we believe that you might be able to ascertain a more specific location and when in this gnomish city of Verdebunk. Yes, Greyhawk has wonderful names for places.
Great.
Yes, but so because that is situated pretty much right between the two locations. So some of the locals might have rumors or folk tales of the tower which might help you narrow down its location and get inside to get the heart.
Find locals.
Bryce, you're paying attention to this, right? Because this is all kind of going one ear out the other for me.
I'm never not paying attention.
I know, but I'm just making sure you're taking notes because like
I don't
the three
need
of
to
the
take
other three of
notes.
us don't have much brains compared to you.
I've got an eidetic memory. I don't need to.
All right. Well, just checking.
So-
Sorry, boss. Continue on. We have a process and making sure it was going.
Yes, of course.
All right, cool. Thank you.
We believe we're going to send you to the city to Verdebunk. It is, again, predominantly gnomish. Human used to be elvish and gnomish, but again, wars happened. So, mostly gnomes. We'd like you to see if any of them have heard of this strange tower. She's sketched it out, and you see there's a piece of parchment with a very odd-looking tower. It's extremely tall. But the base is only about maybe 15 feet wide at the most, if you had to guess. And it gets a little wider as it goes up. It should not work. But you're guessing magic's involved, especially if she cannot scry the place. You're guessing heavily warded and protected.
Must be magic.
That's what
It's
we're
definitely
thinking.
magic.
Yeah, dumb. I mean, must be, right?
Now, the city of Verdebunk is about an 8-day boat journey from the free city of Greyhawk. We are a 3-day ride from Greyhawk, however, there is a teleporter from Diamond Lake, city next door, to our sublocation in Greyhawk, which take you to use. Cut off 3 days off the journey, but we will have to get a boat to get to the gnomish city. They unfortunately, due to wishing to be a free state and not part of the kingdom that they're in, they don't really have teleportation circles. So
Right, that makes sense.
yes, so we will get you to Greyhawk. From there, you can find a boat, get to Verdebunk, find this tower, get the heart, and return.
All right, so your guild's covering expenses, right?
We do have a basket. He sets down a basket, and inside this basket, why isn't it sharing to players? Okay, maybe now.
Salted hams.
Yes, there is a salted ham in there.
Good.
It's not on the list, but it's in there.
He knows what the payment I need.
He would definitely know the payment you need. So you see in this like package, there is 12 days of rations. There is Guildmaster Elian Verlei's token. It is about this big, made out of some very durable metal, tungsten maybe, and it has the emblem of your guild, which is a hand holding a heart, and around it, it's got his name, his signature, basically. You can use it to call in certain favors with certain individuals. Well, why did my roll 20 just? I'll get back in there. But it is useful in certain instances. Not everyone likes the guild, the Heartless. Some people say they're a little too reckless. Others.
Some say we eat too many hams.
Some say you eat too many hams, but some people really do respect the guild, especially if they've had any dealings with the guild before. And so that token might be helpful in certain instances. There's also 4 potions of healing, 4 potions of greater healing, a potion of heroism, and a potion of fire breath. And 500 gold. Which should foot most, if not all, of the expenses.
I was more just wondering if we had like booked passage and all that cover kind of thing. So it's fine.
We only got the name of Verdebunk today, so we have not procured passage, but there are many boats in the city of Greyhawk.
When we're out, we end up getting stuck with half the bill anyway, so I just was hoping it'd be different this time since it's been so long. You had enough time to save.
That's why there's gold in the basket.
All right, no, fine, it's fine.
Is the ham
Yeah, no, buddy, there's a ham in there.
good?
The ham's in there.
We'll make sure we get you plenty more hams as we go.
See, under the ham diet?
It's the carnivore diet.
The ham
Just
diet.
ham.
Just ham.
Well, sometimes bacon wrapped ham.
That's
I like
special
those
occasions.
best because I enjoy the bacon.
Right, well, do you have any other questions before we take you to the teleporter?
Can I have that Drolin?
Oh, yes, here you are, of course.
Thank you.
I have another question. I know I'm talking out of turn a lot. I know Fighter and Dung and Bryce talk a lot more, but me being the one that does a lot of the scouting, what sort of opposition might we be running into? Have we got any inkling about that sort of thing? I'd like to know who I'm running into and all that.
Well, that's an excellent question. We don't know what's inside the tower. But we do know that the area around in the gnarly forest is home to some interesting nature, based on the fact that elves lived there.
Interesting nature.
There's a lot of exotic plant life, one might say.
Like the type that likes to eat people?
Occasionally, yes.
Okay. You could just say aggressive people eating plants.
There's
You don't
also
have to
some-
say interest in plants.
There's also some dryads that live there. They don't always...
Yeah. They're close enough to Faye. It'll be fine.
And then, there's been rumors of sea elf Vikings on the sea, but I believe that your boat journey is short enough that they shouldn't cause you any problems.
Sea elves.
Sea elf Vikings.
All right,
yes.
fine. They're best to hit from range, so I'll just stay back and pick them off from the cliffs.
Those are the rumors. See, in the town itself, I would recommend not mentioning to anyone outside of this room that you are searching for the heart. Make your priority when you're speaking with people about the tower. We don't want anyone else to apprehend it. Trying to keep it on the down low, which is why we've summoned you for specifically.
Right. Do you hear that bark? Don't go around asking about the heart.
I ask about the ham
The ham. You can ask about that, just not the heart.
and the tower.
And the tower. Perfect.
The oracle told us of the tower.
Seems
Yeah,
he's got
that's
it.
fine.
He's got it down pat.
All
Mark
right.
pays the tower or the oracle.
She'll give you a smile, like he was paying attention to Vina. All right. Well, if that's all, as soon as you have your things packed and ready, I will someone to escort you to the teleporter.
All right. Well, I just need to go grab my stuff and then I'm good to go.
Right. Thank you all very much. We will keep tabs on you. We will keep in touch. We will be scrying as much when possible, at least until you get to the tower, and they can message you if need be.
Aye, of course.
Right. Good luck.
We're gonna need it. Freaking magic towers. Bryce, you ready for this? I mean, all that magic shit's gonna be you, right?
Hopefully.
All right, well.
I suppose we'll see how it goes. If it has anything to do with the heart, it might be magic I don't quite understand.
Okay, well, I mean, if I can get a hold of any of the mundane stuff, I'll take care of it like normal, but I'm gonna have to bring you up with me if it's magical.
That's fine.
Or we could just send Dung through like a bear again.
That might work as well.
Yeah.
We'll
I figured
figure
to
it
get
out
the
as we
heart,
go.
it might be dangerous though.
Oh, it's definitely going to be dangerous if it has anything to do with the heart.
I mean, he smells, but he's still a good guy. I mean,
I come back carrying my barrel of salt that contains just hams.
Okay. Is it like a barrel with like the two head holes in the bottom?
Yeah.
Yep. Oh, wait, sorry, did you say bearing or wearing?
I'm wearing it.
I
As a
thought so. I wanted to make sure.
barrel
Yes.
backpack.
Barrel backpack. Okay. Yes.
Yeah.
Wonderful.
I'll
Barrel
meet you all
handbag.
downstairs. I have to go give instructions to my apprentice.
no, yeah, I'm going to grab my pack and another bag of leaf. So it might be gone a while.
Right. Is there anything special anyone would like to do before going to the teleporter and
I try and steal a ham out of Dung's ham box.
sleight of hand check?
All right. I rolled a 9. It's a 24.
Thorne, what is your passive perception?
5. Sorry, 15.
15. You are able to swipe a ham from the
I'm
ham
going to
barrel.
eat that ham as we go to the teleporter.
My barrel feels lighter.
You've just gotten stronger, buddy. Nom, nom, nom.
Bryce, Bryce will just, like I said, give instructions to her apprentice, have them continue with, whatever she was working on, or, at least maintain the pause on them. Grab her bag, make sure she's got everything, and then that's it. She'll just head back with the rest of the group.
Wonderful. What about Fi? Does Fi do anything?
I just wanted to go to his quarters and ready his gear. That's about it.
All right.
Easy peasy.
Easy peasy. All right. And so you all head to the teleporter in town. There's been much debate on why the guild fortress itself doesn't have a teleporter. The guildmaster insists it's always for security reasons, and so there's a little place you rent next to like a grocery store. Town. It's exactly the size you need for a teleportation circle, plus a door. And so you able to all get inside. There is a young wizard who is there. He's like, all right then, is everybody ready to teleport to the free city of Greyhawk then?
Aye, we're good to go.
Yeah, I'm ready.
You a Wisconsin wizard?
It's funny you ask that. I don't know where this Wisconsin is. I'm from, let's see here. I'm from Hamlet.
Oh, okay. All right.
The Wisconsin.
Yeah, I
of
believe we're good
Greyhawk.
to go. I mean,
All right.
I got my ham. as I need
Please
it.
keep your hands and limbs and tentacles, anything you got on ya, inside the teleportation circle at all times, and good luck on whatever quest it is that you're going on then. Alright, on the count of 3, 1, 2, 3, and then whoosh, a big flash of light erupts, and you all are teleported to the free city of Greyhawk. And you appear in a building pretty much exactly like the one you just left, just big enough for a teleportation circle, with a stool in the corner and a door. The person on this side of the circle, comes up. Oh, hello there. You on a quest, I see. I don't have you on the list.
Why would you say that? I mean,
you're
we're
not
just
on the list.
4 travelers making our way in the world.
Oh, and I will say, each of you has a pendant, a pin, a necklace, whatever you would like, with your guild logo on it. Part of being on a guild quest, you gotta wear your guild pin.
Bryce has
Mine's
a ring.
Mine's
Okay.
really dark. Can't
Take
see
us
it.
to the tower.
It's green.
That I don't know about it.
No,
Done. We got
that's
away.
not. Where can we find passage to Verdebunk?
Verdebunk. Yes, it's very. I'll put the spelling in here for you. The docks are about 10 minutes walk that way. It's very conveniently located. This place, better than our last location. But you don't want to hear about that. There's actually quite a few captains here today because it's the weekend, which is very good if you're trying to book passage to places.
Perfect.
You have any recommendations of, relaxed captains, ones that aren't too stuffy?
Relaxed captains. You don't want anyone stuffy.
Well, yeah, good sailors, of course, but ones that aren't going to be like, stay in your cabin. You can't come out and look at the sea. Get out of my sailor's way. Stop playing with that rope. Don't play with the anchor.
The fun kind.
The fun kind. All right.
Or patient. Patient might be a good word. Or brabbable.
There's some of
Bribeable's
each
nice.
of those.
Okay,
There's a very bribeable captain whose name is Ace. She's on. I believe she's at the docks. I was there earlier today getting some fish.
Oh, she's a shade.
Yes. Ace.
All right, we're sold. Let's go.
There's also
Oh,
if you want the most relaxed, possibly dangerously so, captain, there is also Captain Marley Baker.
Marley Baker.
I like that name. He sounds like a good captain.
He's been doing it quite a long time, travels all around. If
She
you're going
said-
for bribeable or relaxed, those are the two I would recommend.
What you guys
Brass?
think?
Brass, what do you think? Brass is a smart one. We should ask her.
You can meet them. They're both on the docks right now.
I think that's a good idea. We should probably, take a look and first of all look at the ships and see what
Let's
kind
just
of
say, let's see the
condition they
ship.
are.
Okay, we're
Agreed.
going to go on a cool because a lot of times the coolest ships always have the most pain in the ass captains. I mean,
Maybe
I wanna
we'll be
have
lucky.
fun. If I want to hang out from the bird's nest, I want to just hang out from the bird's nest.
All right, well, let's go take a look and we can,
all right,
talk to
sorry.
some captains and find out from there.
I've been cooped up too long sitting in front of that damn fire reading books.
Oh, don't worry. We're gonna have plenty of trouble. You'll get out. You'll be fine.
All right.
We'll have 8 days on a boat to do stuff.
Oh, hell,
Stare at
really? 8
The
days?
ocean.
That's what he said, yes. 8
I wasn't
days.
paying. I told you I wasn't paying attention.
I shouldn't expect any less at this point.
Look, when we're in the field and it's like you need me to find a path, you need me to find a tree that has a mark on it, you need me to find a group of people who might be willing to be paid to look the other way for things, I can handle that, but details, not my thing. You know that.
That's why I'm here. I don't forget
yes.
anything.
Yes.
Right, and you make your way down towards the docks. The docks are hustling and bustling. The free city of Greyhawk sits on a very large river. Big thoroughfare. In fact, I've got maps for you.
Oh,
and everyone
maps.
else.
Hey, Dung.
ham.
Oh, you want some? I come off a piece of his ham and give it to him.
Uh-huh.
I have some ham. You want some?
Uh-huh.
Oh, here, take a little.
Just got steered.
It's good ham, right?
All
All
right.
right, great. All right, let's keep going.
Where we talked to the captains.
Bryce is going to talk to the captains because we're a bit abrasive. Maybe Fighter talk to him too. You and I are kind of abrasive in meeting new people. I freak people out with the mask thing.
I chased down Bryce to also meet the new captains.
Okay. So you go up to the docks and it takes you a minute. You ask around and you find out that Captain Ace and Captain Marley are only a few boats apart from each other. The Captain Ace's boat says the Playboy on it, and Captain Marley's boat is called the High Seas. Now, if just looking at these boats from a distance, you have incredible passive perception. You're more an investigation focused. If you want to know some details, please roll me a perception or investigation check, since you're scoping out these boats.
All right.
Captains.
So do
Perception.
investigation for a 17.
Perception for a 31.
Holy fuck.
Woo! All right, so we'll go with Arcanist Bryce first. So you notice that both of these ships seem very seaworthy. Looking at them, Captain Ace, she's got a good-sized crew. Her boat's a little bit bigger. She's definitely probably part of a criminal element.
Okay.
You see her taking some interesting cargo on board her ship, but seems pretty relaxed. Some money is exchanged, and she is a tiefling, and has like a big feathery hat that she wears.
How nice is the hat?
It's okay. It looks like one of those hats like that look nice, but you wouldn't get too upset if something happened to it.
Oh, that's disappointing.
I know. She's not the, she's not the power hat queen.
One demerit.
And then you look at the other one, and Captain Marley is chilling on a chair, feet propped up on the rail of his boat, and looking at a spell book, it would seem. That's what you notice as you're 19. With a 31, you notice that Captain Ace's boat is a little bit better maintained. But again, definitely some criminal element, and you see that there is a good bit of cargo getting unloaded and offloaded. Looks like mostly cargo, like, rather than passengers, but you do see a couple people who don't look like crew on board. A little bit of a bigger boat.
Right.
Captain Marley's boat looks like it fits up to about 6 additional people. It's not a big boat, but you imagine it might be a little bit faster. And,
Not well upkept.
not as well upkept. And you see, as he's looking at this spell book, it looks like a magic book, he rips a page out of it, rolls it up, and starts smoking it.
Oh, I kind of slide in quietly. Let's see how quiet I come up behind Bryce. Oh, that's a 30.
30, okay.
So I'm just like standing behind Bryce. I'm like, so sorry.
What have I told you? You got to like move your feet on the ground.
They don't make any sound with my boots. Even if I'm scraping them now, you can't hear them.
Okay, well, make like swishing noises with your clothes or something. I don't know.
All right, I'll whistle or something.
Something.
I can't whistle, so I'll think of something else, but I'll do something like a whistle. All right, look. Ace, this boat's better shape. It's riding higher in the water. You know, you can see it's been painted recently, and there's not a lot of wear. Marley's smoking a fat one out of his magic book, and while I don't really frown upon that, his ship's not quite as good a shape as Cat Mace, but there's a lot of contraband going in that boat coming off of it. She is a high quality dealer of fine goods.
All right, so then I suppose the question is, do we want to go with someone whose boat isn't that great, or someone whose boat is great, but we could possibly get in trouble being on the boat?
I mean, she seems like she's been doing a bit of work for this for a while and has a pretty decent reputation with the people working with her. So unless she's either taking them off for a ride and keeping the stuff for herself, she probably does all right. I mean, it's going to be a crapshoot. I don't know if Marley can like see straight enough to sail.
See him casting a spell on his boat, coming out of the spellbook page.
Oh, he's smoking a spell.
Yes.
Oh God, I love that.
Well,
Okay.
while they're discussing this,
Mm-hmm.
Mark is already talking to the captains.
Okay, which captain would you like to talk to first?
Marley, I suppose.
Okay.
He'll go up and say, "When is the last time you enjoyed a ham?"
Oh, hey. Hey, dude, yeah, like, I don't know. Ham does sound really good, though. I'm kind of hungry.
Okay. I hand him a ham.
Wow, thanks, dude.
This is a ham offering.
Oh,
You're welcome.
Yeah, what's your name? I'm Captain Marley.
Thorne Dung.
Wow, that is such a cool name. Nice to meet you. This is my boat, the High Seas.
I like the boat.
I like it too. You know, we've been together a long time, this boat and I. He gives it an affectionate pat, and part of the sail is mended.
Does the
Some
boat
smoke
and
comes out and entwines with the sail.
can you take me to the tower?
Dude, like, what tower are you looking for? I've seen some towers in my time.
I don't remember.
Oh man, that's a bummer. I totally get it though.
I know. I go and run to get Bryce.
We're still talking. It's like,
Yeah.
I mean, I could speak her language. I'm pretty sure. Oh God, here comes Dung.
Oh no.
What did
Right.
you do? What did you do?
What?
Where's the tower?
Damn.
We don't know. That's what we're trying to find out. We think it's in Verdebunk.
Verdebunk.
It's such a
Bong.
dumb name.
Verdebunk.
Verdebunk.
All right, I run back.
Who's he talking to?
Ah,
What
he's
is he
talk-
doing?
he's talking
he's
to
already
Mar-
talking
Oh,
to
God,
the
he gave-
captain.
He gave
Oh,
Marley
no.
a ham.
Well, I
He
guess
gave
that
him-
decides
gave
what
him-
we're doing then.
He gave him the peace ham. We can't do anything with it.
Man,
All right, well,
we're stuck with him now.
it's
Okay.
gonna be exciting.
We need to go to Verdebunk Tower.
The smell spoke.
Oh
like
shit,
this.
man! I didn't know Verdebunk had a tower. That's cool. Yeah, I could go
The
down
rest
that
of-
river.
The rest of us start walking up.
Hey, are you Mr. like Thornbark Dung's friends?
Yeah.
He's
you
got
could say
great
that.
ham.
Yeah, he does. I raise my hand towards him.
We are looking for passage to Verdebunk.
That's what he was just telling me. He says there's like a tower there. That's cool.
So I ain't gonna lie, dude. If you can get us there, ship's
Safely?
yeah, safely.
I
Your
prefer
ship's looking
safely.
a little funky here. Is she seaworthy?
Look, man, I'm fixing the sail right now, as we speak.
What was wrong with it?
It ripped. There was like a big storm, you know. Happens on the ocean sometimes.
Have you been doing this long? The shipping thing, not the whole smoking thing.
Have I been doing? I've been on boats my entire life, mostly.
How many of them have sunk?
Surprisingly few.
Cool.
None that I've
All
been
right.
captain of.
Okay, how many of the ones that you sailed have sunk? Like round ballpark number.
One. She was my first love. It's very tragic. There was a kraken. Nothing I could do.
Sad.
And like it's here. Rolls down his cheek.
Fi kind of looks to the group and he's like, his reputation speaks.
I mean, I guess. I mean, you got bunks for 4.
Yeah.
Thornbark falling. He's crying. He's so sad about this.
I got bunks for 6, so 6 is more than 4. So yeah.
Fi pats your shoulder.
If I do a glance around his boat, is there any
Yes.
thieves' can at all anywhere?
Thieves' can't. You know what? Sure. There's some thieves' can't.
Oh, there is. Okay.
Why not? Let's
I
have
didn't
it.
expect it.
It says we lived.
Wait, does it seem like that was an exasperated font?
It seemed maybe a little scared. Like a shaky
Okay.
hand wrote it.
Okay. Bryce, this is gonna be fun. You
When
might
is
want to.
it? Anything
Yep.
else?
You might want to tie yourself to a pole if and when before we sing, and then untie when we sing.
That seems counterproductive, but all right.
No, you tie onto the boat before you're sinking, so you don't get thrown off, and you untie when you sink, so you can get off.
Or you just get off before it sinks.
Right, but see, a bad sea. Never mind. You don't understand. You're too logical mind. You can't just get to the point. You got to think of all the other things.
Boat time! I just pick someone up and carry him to the boat.
Probably picked
Who
up
are you
Fi, 'cause-
carrying? Yeah.
Probably Fi, because Fi was patting his shoulder as he was crying.
So
I'm an
like,
elf anyways. I'm not that
when
big.
do you guys want to leave?
As soon as you're able.
As soon as possible.
All right. Well, I got like, and he looks at the page like 5 more minutes before the sale's done. Like,
You got vittles on this ship?
that was what I was gonna get to next. I got this ham that Thornbark Dung just gave me, but, you know, I ate the rest of my rations coming on, so I need to, like, get more before we go. Would you mind, like, running to get in the groceries while I fix up more of the ship?
All right.
We can
Yeah.
definitely go and get them for you, but we're not paying for them.
Right.
Or if we pay for them, we don't have to pay for the ride.
Can I go with you guys from across the ship where Thorne's carrying him?
All right, let's get to the negotiation here.
Yeah, let's get to the negotiations. So, like, typically, passage per person to Verdebunk is about 20 gold pieces.
All right.
Because this couldn't be a bit
Per
of a...
person or for all of us?
Per person, typically. However, y'all are gonna get the food and the groceries, you know, like... We're gonna need some groceries. You know, I could drop that down to, like, 15 gold per person.
So you, as long as the groceries aren't going to be more than 20 gold worth of groceries, then that makes sense.
You know that the groceries are probably like 10 gold for a 8 to 10 day journey.
Okay, so we're getting a little bit of a discount.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
He just doesn't want to actually go to the grocery store to have to pick out food. You also imagine it would probably take him quite a while to decide what food to eat.
Although he'll tell you a list of what he wants.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you gotta pick up these candies.
I was gonna say all the candy.
Like food, like something salty and like something sweet, you know, for like both cravings, you know.
Fine.
Right. Oh, I
Fine.
suppose that's fine, I guess.
You guys like, you have like weapons and stuff. Are you like good at fighting and stuff?
Incredibly good in the
We can-
distance.
Definitely take care of ourselves.
Cool.
I don't like to fight. I like to kill them before they get to me.
That's
Hey,
fun. Alright, so there's like rumors about these sea elf Vikings that have been going around. So if y'all are good at fighting, that means I have to prepare less fighting myself. And so I could give you like another like 5 gold off per person. So it'd be like 10 gold a piece to get to Verdebunk. Because, you know, it's a lot to maintain the upkeep of a ship, you know.
Are you the only crew?
No. He's here. And he points and you see no one.
Right.
Yeah, he's really great at like assisting with things.
No,
I
that's
also
fine.
have get up here. No, like now. And you see a pelican come up from like bloop from below the deck.
Yes,
It's Bob.
Bob the Pelican, love it.
Yeah. My familiar. He's really helpful with things around the ship.
All right. Well, thank you, Dung. This was a excellent choice you made for us.
Every
Captain-
time.
I think 10 gold ahead with the opportunity for us to continue to fight for you in case you get in trouble.
Yeah. 'Cause, you know, I gotta prepare to sail every day, and he like slaps this spell book.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, Bryce, you okay with this?
How much of a vibe am I getting for like how capable this guy is to get us to our destination?
Oh, that's an interesting question. Could you give me an insight check? You're trying to do some vibes.
Oh, I'm not good at insight. I'm not wise. That's an 8.
May I also insight?
Oh, you may insight whoever you wish.
All right. I'll throw a little insight. Oh, that's not bad.
Yeah.
I've got a 26.
So, Mr. Baker, Captain Marley, he seems to be, he's very chill, but you do get the feeling he seems very comfortable on this boat, very familiar with the things. He's like talking to you and like smoking mending rather, and fixing up certain things. looking at others, giving a quick evaluation. Not more than a few moments lingering on it before deciding whether it needs work or not. And you notice when you pointed to no one there, with your passive perception, you actually see a rope being coiled. You imagine that there's probably some type of unseen servant at play on as an additional deckhand.
Bryce, I think we'll be okay. He may look the fool, but he's pretty competent. And look at that rope coiling itself over there. I think he's got help.
Ah, I do see that. All right. Well, worst case scenario, if the boat sinks, we can always walk.
There are other port cities on the way as well.
Mm-hmm.
Not a lot, but there's a few. So on your map you can see the two places. You are currently in the free city of Greyhawk. You're gonna take a river down, have a little bit of open ocean before going back to a river down to Verdebunk, which is the peak. Journey will take you about 8 days, but it should go fairly quickly as long as weather is good. So you all get groceries while he fixes up the ship a bit more.
Yeah, I think so.
All right.
Do we all go for groceries,
I was
or
gonna say-
if Bryce, you gonna take Bryce and Tar gonna take care of it?
Yeah, I think Bryce will take 5.
I'll try and keep Dung entertained.
Yeah,
That's
and don't let him make any more deals or
Here-
offer
here's-
any more hands.
Don't
I
don't
toss
let
you
him
10
give
gold.
the piece ham. Yeah. Is that for the ham?
Like, once the hammer's off, you're friends for life.
All right. Getting groceries isn't a problem. It doesn't take very long. Is there anything specific you would like to pick up when you're picking up
Full
groceries?
variety. Okay. Fi likes his veggies. He likes his meats. He likes his carbs and his fats. Okay. We're getting
Okay.
full deal here.
Full deal. All right, and
We're getting
extra
some
hams for
cooking lard,
Bark.
some grease, some bacon, extra hams. We're getting some meats. We're getting some dried fishes. We're getting veggies of all kinds. We're getting some fruits. We're getting
Lots of jerky for Val.
Yep, we're getting the deal.
All right, easy enough to do. You competent shoppers, you're level 15. You know how to shop. You do so expediently and return back to the boat. Where he's like, "All right, I think we're ready."
Are you now?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
To tower.
To the tower. And
Right.
Loading
He-
montage and departing montage.
cranks a little wheel next to the steering wheel, and the anchor raises. And you all drift out of the port and head down the river. Now, for travel on the water, I would like each of you to roll me a D100.
Fine.
Are these Cthulhu 100s? Because if they are, that's bad.
Val rolled a 57.
57, okay.
37.
37, very nice.
88.
88, and what about 5?
Crazy
4.
88s.
What'd you roll?
44.
44, okay. So, the first 2 days of travel go super smoothly. The wind is in your favor, you're chugging down river towards the open ocean at a good speed. Nothing eventful happens, you're able to cook up food on a little, stove on the middle of the deck. Captain Marley's actually a pretty good cook if you let him cook any of the meals, and not just cook your own food. And it's pretty nice. But the next day, that third day, it starts to rain. It's stormy, nothing too terrible, but the wind does get a little crazy, so you have to pull up sail to not get directed into one of the riverbanks and just rely on the current to kind of push you downriver. It's a little bit slower, but nothing too terrible. The fourth day, the third day, you also make it out to the ocean. The fourth day, another beautiful day of sailing weather, and can I get 3 more D100s for the second leg? You're halfway there.
A 33.
That's not good.
No.
Val rolled a 95.
A 95? That sounds fun.
No, it sounds
it's-
painful.
Super
I
fun.
got a 30.
Beautiful. So everyone rolled low except for Val. All right. So we have who's on deck on this beautiful 5th day at sea?
Val sits up in the crow's nest.
Damn it, that's where I was going to be. Fuck.
Okay, Val hangs out around the crow's nest and we share ham stories.
Fires on the
With
prow
Dom.
of the ship, leg up on the banister, majestic fighter's pose, and enjoying the sea view.
Beautiful.
Bryce is back by the steering wheel, probably just leaning against the railing, just watching, the scenery go by.
Beautiful. Wonderful. Yeah.
I'm just saying I'm yelling at clouds, trying to get them to go away.
Oh, yes. And as you're yelling at clouds to go away, because you're in the crow's nest, because you have a crazy bonkers passive perception, Val, you notice a ship coming towards your ship.
Captain, we got a ship down there head towards us.
Oh. Let me see. Let me see if I see it.
Are they pirates, Captain?
Do they have any identifying marks?
Oh, I didn't mean 120. I meant to roll 1d20. Plus 3. Do they have any identifying marks? To see that, roll me a active perception check. Or investigation.
That's a 28.
They do. It's a long ship. Full of sea elves.
It looks like a Viking longship. I think it's the sea elves. Should I
Yes.
open fire?
Yeah, like if you can reach them from here, they're probably coming to totally marauder ship.
All right. Well, as soon as they're in my range, I'll start throwing up.
Everybody get your ranged weapons ready.
I can fire accurately at 600 feet.
Oh, beautiful.
I have sharpshooter.
You
You have
sniper, you.
sharpshooter.
I have sharpshooter.
All
I-
right.
Does this ship have cannons or ballista?
No.
Dang.
Throw your hams.
So you're attract
just-
a horde of sharks.
I just want to ride a ballista over. Damn.
Sorry, Doug. I still haven't figured out how to shoot you with my arrows yet.
Dang it. How am I going to get over there?
Might not make
You
it.
have crazy athletics. You could jump when they get close enough. Come on, man.
All right. So, you see these sea elf Vikings approach, and I would like everyone to please roll me initiative.
Initiative.
Val has rolled a 23.
Nice.
I'm using all my good rolls now, so when I start shooting at them, I roll my single digits.
17 for Bryce.
A 6.
I rolled a nat 1 for a 5.
Oh no. Fie. Fee fi fo
By
fum.
this life.
It's fine. I think, maybe.
Don't worry,
Actually,
I can probably get a couple shots off before they get too close.
All right. Val, you are up first, and for the fun of it, let's just say they're within range.
Okay. I take a look at the guy who might be closest to the prow, like the one that thinks he's going to jump on first.
Yeah.
All right.
You see a
I
shield
look
maiden?
at him. I look at him, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to use my bonus action for steady aim, which gives me advantage on my shot.
Okay.
Sharpshooter gives me no disadvantage for being max range. So, and then I'm gonna unload with my I'm gonna do a sharpshooter attack. So it'll be -5 with advantage. So -5 from the 2 rolls, and then I get to add some things to it. got to make sure I don't have anything else that goes with this. New for me with this thing. So steady aim, that kind of thing. Okay. All right, won't worry about that. All right, so I'm going to make an attack at sharpshooter, max range with advantage.
All right.
Advantage is I get a 20 with a -5. I rolled a 25, 13 plus 12.
Oh, that definitely hits, yes.
Okay, so I'm going to roll my damage. Okay, that's going to be 9 base damage. I get a
Okay.
D6 of force. So I'll go ahead and roll that because for some reason that doesn't roll on its own. So there is 5 force damage. And then I get my add plus 10 to the base damage.
Oh, yes.
That would have been 19, sorry. And then for some reason all this isn't doing it for me, but then I get sneak attack, which doesn't actually roll itself here. I got to figure out how that happens. Let's see. Maybe I didn't roll it right here. Why is it? Oh, there we go. Sneak attack. And 23. So that'd be 28, 38, 47.
Beautiful. So your arrow sinks in, and the shield maiden looks surprised. Maybe. It's hard to tell the distance, but there's like a what? And they are now assembling with their shields forward for the attack to try to give them some cover.
I have extra attack. I get to shoot again.
Beautiful, wonderful.
So I'll just go ahead and fire up
The same shield maiden?
Same one, yeah. They're gonna why did I roll it? No, that didn't want to roll that. I gotta roll the attack. This is also sharpshooter.
Okay.
I roll a 25 for a 20.
All right.
All right,
Alrighty.
so damage I rolled just now is going to be 12 plus 10, that's 22. Plus a d6 for my force damage, which is a 1.
All right.
So 23. So 47 and 23, 2 arrows.
Beautiful.
Oh, and for those of you at home playing the home game, when you're watching, he pulls out this amber gem bow, and there is no arrow in his hand. He draws it back like he's going to, and a shimmer of energy just sort of forms up, and he fires it, and that's what does the actual damage. And then it just disappears. When it hits them, they get this piercing form. The blood goes everywhere, and then it just goes poof, like it was never there, just like me.
Beautiful.
That's
beautiful.
my turn.
Wonderful. We'll say they're 500 feet away. Bryce, what would you like to do?
You said they're 500 feet away. Based on how quick they have been moving, do we know how many rounds it will take for them to get to us?
It'll probably take them. They're pretty fast. They got a big old long ship.
Or rather, how long until they're within 150 feet of us?
How long until they're within 150 feet of you? Excellent question. It'll probably take them. Let's see. I'm mathing. 2 rounds.
2 rounds. Okay.
Because they'll be to you guys in like 3.
Okay, so 2 rounds. So this round and next round?
Mm-hmm.
And then the third one is...
Yeah.
Okay. In that case, I will cast... no, I'm not going to cast. I will activate my Blade Song.
Okay.
So, my AC is now 23.
Beautiful.
My walking speed is 50. I have advantage on acrobatics checks and a +5 to any con saving throws to maintain concentration. And how long does that last? 1 minute. Okay. So that is my bonus action. For my action, I will cast Haste on Val.
Okay. All
Val
right,
can
Val,
reach them faster, so
you are hasted.
Literally, the haze, the little smolder that comes off of his armor is like vibrating faster now.
Yeah. All right. The Vikings move closer. Thorne, you see this sea elf Viking longship approaching.
I remembered I have an item to deal with situations that I can't close the gap.
Mm-hmm.
I activate my winged boots, and I will fly that way
Wonderful.
and rage.
You start rage flying over to meet the ship. I'm here for this.
I don't know how far it is.
It's about, probably about 300 feet, 325 feet, something like that.
I'm yelling the entire way. Great axe in one hand, ham in another.
Wonderful. I love this image. Bye.
Okay, so I'm learning about this guy's abilities, but where I'm at then on the ship, he will ready his greatsword.
Mm-hmm.
And you said that, well, actually, him before I ready the greatsword. How far out are they approximately for distance?
About 325 feet.
They're so close. Okay, he will ready his crossbow, his knight crossbow, and he will have it ready. And then once they move into range, he's holding his action to take a shot at them with the light crossbow.
Okay.
He's going to
What's your range with the light crossbow?
320.
Okay.
Max.
Oh, I'll say 320. Your max, so you'll shoot with disadvantage.
Yeah, it would be a disadvantage shot.
Yeah, you can shoot it. Let's say it's 5 foot. It's fine. Yeah.
Okay. Then let's see. For my attack rolls, it says you can attack 3 times whenever you take the attack action. So I can do 3 shots.
I believe for the crossbow, you have to reload.
Okay, so it'd be like 2 shots.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see, one shot, reload, another shot. Okay, I'm gonna try that first.
Okay.
So, all right. Ba-ting. It's probably gonna be a miss. 11.
Does not hit.
11. Okay. And it's at disadvantage, though, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Ooh. And that one was a crit. And then the next one is a 15.
15 just misses.
Oh, okay. Well, frustrated at his crossbow shooting and cursing himself in their range, you bloody pirates, he will use his bonus action to manifest an echo, and he will make a gray image of himself appear standing next to him, having the same gear, same outline-ish look of who he is. So, puff of clouds, and there's an echo of fire.
Wonderful. All
Hey,
right.
that was a good shot. You almost got him.
Kind of looking out in the distance, I think I hit their ship.
Now you winged him. It just didn't do any damage. It was real good. You're getting better.
Thank you.
The captain's gonna go, huh. Alright. Kinda just one hand on the steering wheel, pulls out a spell book, flips through a few pages. Oh, that'll probably be fine. Rips it out, flips the book shut, starts steering with his elbow and rolling up the spell page.
I love this.
That's what he does. Val, it is your turn
Absolutely love
again.
this. Oh, it's my turn again.
Yes.
Oh, I love this. This is fun. This is what I do. Once they get close, that dung and fine everybody. But this is what I live for right now. Pull, takes aim, bonus action, steady aim, so I get advantage on the first shot. And I will let loose the first of 2 attacks with sharpshooter.
Yes.
If I
All
can
right.
find, there we go. There it is. First one. Okay. Well, glad I have advantage.
Yeah.
Okay. First one was a natural 1 for a 13, but the second is a 12 for a 24. Take away 5. That's a 19.
That'll hit.
All right. So base damage is going to be 17. That's with the sharpshooter bonus. We're going to get a D6. This is force damage of 3.
Okay.
So that's going to, we're looking at 20 right now. And then the sneak attack bonus is 15. So
All
we
right.
got 35. Second arrow. That is a 31 minus 5. I believe that hits.
That will definitely hit, yes.
Okay. So that's going to be 17 damage again.
How would you like to kill this shield maiden?
Oh, and 5 force. I'm just like, I'm hitting like each shoulder, because like you hit one shoulder and she turns, you hit the next shoulder, you straighten her out, you hit the next shoulder, straighten her out, you hit the next shoulder, straighten her out, she falls down.
Uh-huh.
And I like to imagine that she was falling down. That's why Fi missed the shot. It's just kind of like she was dying. And then now I have my hasted action,
Yes, you do.
which I believe does that consider another turn? Because that's a new action.
It's
No,
just
it's
one
a
attack.
single
Damn it.
attack.
I know.
No, I know that, but I was hoping for sneak attack.
No.
So, all right, fine. I'll pick another one, the next closest one to the front. After watching his friend die, I'm going to throw another. I mean, let's just keep throwing up the big shots. All right, so that's going to be an 18 to hit with the sharpshooter.
That will hit.
Okay, it was 23 minus 5, so that's going to be. Oh, that's going to be a whole 16 damage plus force totaling 4.
Okay.
So 20 damage total.
All right.
And
Very
that's
nice.
my turn.
See one of the shield maidens fall into the boat, and then the next one kind of pulls up her shield and gets into place.
Hey, Dung, that's one. You're behind.
Bryce.
So this round they'll be within 150 feet, right?
Yes, this round they will be.
Okay. So then I am going
Just after your
to-
turn, they will be within 150
Yeah.
feet. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna hold my action to cast Fireball when they get within 150 feet.
Very, very
Eight-
nice.
8th level Fireball.
8th level fireball. I'm
Yeah.
here for this. Okie dokie. That'll be fun.
Bringing the pain.
So,
We have shit to do, guys. Like,
it's the Vikings' turn. They're coming up on their ship. They're within 150 feet. You cast an 8th level fireball. What is the DC that they need to make on all of their saves?
my spell save DC is
There's a
a
+0 and they have +2. Okay. So that's a dex save.
18.
18. All right. I'm just gonna roll in bulk to just see how many might succeed. If that
Okay.
sounds good to you.
How many are on the boat, by the way?
That is a good question.
They're close enough. We can probably see.
They are close enough. You see that there are a bunch of oars people, people with oars. But they don't look nearly as Viking-y because they're attached to, they're chained to the oars. But out of the combatants, it looks like there is 1, 2, 3, 4.
Shit, Bryce is
5,
about to fricassee some
6.
slaves.
Oh, hold on.
Uh-oh.
Let's see. 6 plus math 8, 11, 17. There's 17 now. There was 18.
There's 17 combatants on that boat, and there's 5 of us. All
Yeah,
right.
and you're level 15. I'm not worried about you.
Well, there's going to be a lot less here in a minute.
Yeah, there is. So I need them to make 16. Roll 16d20, and we'll just see if anybody with a +3 gets above 18. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 people make it. 5 people make the save.
Okay.
Oh, and then their priest.
So then
No.
the people who don't make it take 43. The people who do take half.
Okay.
Okay. And then anything that isn't being worn or carried is set on fire
Yes.
and begins to spread.
So the
the
boat.
boat is on fire.
The boat is on fire. Yeah.
Yes.
The boat
Okay.
is on fire.
You see your fireball go off. Whoosh. I need to pull up another I can tell you this. Damage.
There goes
Also,
there goes the sail.
The fire's green. Just FYI.
That's fun.
Nice touch. Like that.
Okay. Oh, I need one more.
That's weird fire.
All right, so people who
You've
saved.
seen it before, Dung.
You got 17 for those who saved, 43 for those who failed. Correct.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Minus 43.
And it is fire magical damage if that matters.
Yes. That they don't have resistance to fire.
Okay.
They're sea elves.
And wood burns.
Whoop! Don't do that. Don't do that. Okay. Sorry. One of my windows went really big, and I was like, "Don't do it." And their boat is on fire. The captain was holding his action as well for the boat to get within range. And he's like, "That's a great idea. Great minds think alike." And you see the when someone pulls really hard on a cigarette, it just goes down.
Yeah.
He does that with the page, and then as he exhales, he shoots over a fireball.
Dude, he anime smoked just now. Holy shit.
He's gonna roll. They're gonna need to roll those saves again. That's 16 d20.
And you said there's a priest there, so there's one that looks definitely different than the others.
Yeah, he's in the back.
Okay.
Behind all the shield maidens.
Well, he's on range. He's in range now.
Yes. All right. Let's see how many people made his save. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 of those made his. So I will do math because here we go.
Dude, how's the boat doing after 2 frickin' explode nukes on their on the ship?
It doesn't. It looks very on fire.
Okay.
30.
The fire is on
that's
fire?
Good. The fire is on fire. Yeah, they're not thrilled about this. Let me do some math for damage. Oh, that
You
one
hear
that
Val
you shot
yelling to Dung.
looks
Hey,
real bad.
Dung, I think Bryce has stolen the lead. It's looking hot over there, man. Go get him.
I don't know why y'all are even competing with me at this point. This is the way it always goes.
That priest cannot make his saving throws to save his life, is what I'm saying.
Yeah, Bryce, you're not supposed to remind us. We're having fun out here.
I can't count.
That's why I always win. I count for you, buddy. Don't worry. Go get him.
Alright. So, it's the Vikings' turn now. Their boat cannot move more than the current, so they've drastically slowed down because all of their oarsmen are dead.
Oh, God.
Well, you know.
It's a long ship, so they rely mostly on the rowing. So that's why they were so fast.
Oh, and the sail's on fire.
And the sail is on fire. The sail is pretty much ash now.
Well, basically, they're dead already. We can just leave.
They don't look great.
Should we keep firing, chaps?
Let me see what this priest can do.
They got to pay for the insult. Let's just kill them all.
Yeah, they got no water. Aside from being a sea elf. Does that give you any sea elfy abilities? That's a wonderful question. Let me look that up. I don't think Tritons get to cast Wall of Water. I don't think sea elves do. La da 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 da. Nope. So you see a bunch of sea elves on fire with their Viking regalia, and they're looking at each other. They're talking in Elvish. You can't hear much more. And then they all abandon ship and splash off into the water.
Fart.
And because they're sea elves and they don't need to breathe air if they don't want to. They're like, maybe this was not the boat to ride. It looked like such an easy target. It really looked like such an easy target, But looks can be deceiving. And
That's
so
right. You scallywags, run away.
Prepare for borders.
The one that you kept shooting at doesn't look strong enough. Like they kind of just succumbed to all the fire and the wounds that they had. But the rest of them, they just decided maybe this is not the target to take today, and they disengage and swim underwater. Yes, Thorne.
I save the one that's burning.
Okay. You can fly over there with your winged boots to this adrift ship. You
Put her
can
in the
get
water.
there. Okay.
There you go. That'll stop the burning.
She looks confused. She's like, "Thank you."
I offer us peace ham.
Takes the ham and descends beneath the ocean. I'll make note of this.
And as you
love
say,
the
and then
peace
one
hams.
day she will be there to save you, hand in hand.
This ham makes us even. Expect nothing else.
and as the ship slowly goes down on fire, sinks below the waves, the sections that are underwater.
Val's
getting
taking
put
pot
out.
shots at the swimming elves just because.
You can get a couple of them. It doesn't kill any of them.
Right, right.
Um,
But I just annoy them. I'm like shooting at their arms, so it makes it harder for them to swim.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't see
Bryce-
them for very long. Yes.
As they're abandoning ship, Bryce will she'll drop concentration on haste, so you're slow for a second, and then you can take all your pot shots.
Like, damn it, I was
You'll be fine in a second.
you did that on purpose. Thunk, thunk, thunk. I'm gonna catch up with you one of these days.
We'll see.
All right. And your captain's like, "Nice work, y'all." That would have been like kind of messy if I was just doing this by myself. So I'm glad you guys are here. Like, I mean, I could have handled them, but like I would have had to smoke more of my book, you know? That gets
All in
kind of expensive.
All in a day's work for the members of the Heartless Guild, as he flexes.
Oh
his
shit, you're with
toes.
the Heartless? That's cool.
Yes. We're
And-
pretty amazing, aren't we?
It's
I've
a
heard
living.
good things. Yeah. Yeah.
Well, we're good at aerial denial. Dung's more on close quarter combat. So
Sweet. And ham.
and well, yeah, ham.
Ham.
I
The
gotta
ham
teach him how to cook. how
He's
to
like
make
a
his
ham
own.
ambassador. Am I right?
Oh God, yeah. That. Wow. How did I never think of that before? Shit. All right. Yeah. No. All right. Well,
I'm
I
writing that.
swear.
puts the bow back. It's like
Like
I
I
want to
get-
go back to smoking up here. So you guys have a good time.
It's like I get dumber every time I go out with you.
Impossible. We're so much dumber than you. It's like it's just, you'll never make it.
That's
Come on,
fair.
Bryce. You know you have fun. Come on. Admit it.
I
Look at
think you're
that face.
kidding. I think you're kidding yourself, Fi.
You wouldn't have stuck around if you didn't like us.
I literally didn't have much of a choice, but
Sure you did. You look. The boss offered you your own team. I mean, come on.
with a bunch of rookies.
It would have been your own team.
But they're rookies.
Yeah, and you're amazing. So
Do you know how annoying new adventurers are?
yeah, I remember you when you were like learning your spells, and we had to like surround you constantly while you were trying to figure them out. Just
Yeah,
because
you
you're an
remember
arch
how-
wizard now.
I'm not an arch wizard. I'm an arcanist. It's very different.
Oh, all right, fine. You read books and cast spells, whatever. You like us.
Don't kid yourself.
You know you do.
She ignores the rest of this conversation.
Nice. You should bring out like some celebration food. Feel really hungry.
Well, shit, that's a good idea.
Yeah.
How high up is the crow nest on this ship?
That's a good question. However high a crow's nest is on like a schooner. So like, I don't know, like 30 feet. That sounds right.
Oh, that's perfect. Val uses an ability
Ooh.
called Blessing of the Raven Queen,
Ooh.
and he just like disappears up there and appears right next to Bryce again because he knows it always startles her when he does that.
Every time.
Food! Let's go! Hey, Dung! Ham!
Ham!
And we go down and set up a whole spread.
Nice. You have a little victory against the Sea Elf Vikings meal, and the day goes along rather pleasantly for the rest of that day. And then the next 3 days, which we've already rolled for, also progress eventlessly. The weather is pleasant. You're able to get a bit of a tan if you would like on the deck, or avoid sunburn if you head below deck.
Or stay completely covered up with no skin showing at all, like Val.
That also works. Bob the Pelican hangs out a little bit with each of you. Very, very curious about these people traveling on his ship. Maybe Marley doesn't get a lot of people passengers. Maybe carries cargo more often than not, or just travels on his whim. It looks like he lives on this boat.
Makes sense.
And before you know it, you're off the oceans and traveling downriver again. And that 4th day, it's evening. He's like, all right, Heartless people, like, we're gonna be at Verdebunk at, like, dawn tomorrow, because we've had, like, really great weather.
Nice.
It's a lot faster trip than we were expecting, so that's good.
Yeah, we were able to, like, shave off some time with all that really nice weather.
Yeah.
It was, like,
And the fact that the sea elves didn't even get to the boat, so that saved some time.
that was pretty cool. Pretty cool.
It's very impressive.
So, like, what are you guys doing in Verdebunk besides looking for that tower?
That's about it.
Cool.
Pretty much.
Collecting
like-
knowledge as we do.
You want to come?
Nah, man, I stay pretty much on my boat or within, like, 400 feet of my boat at all times. But I have been to Verdebunk a few times. They've got some really nice places I could, like, recommend if you want some recommend.
Yes.
Sure. Absolutely.
Seedy bar. I need a seedy bar.
Seedy bar.
Like the worst one.
Like, how do you spell that? Like, a bar with lots of seating, like, very seedy.
No. Like unsavory characters.
Oh, right. There's not a ton of that in Verdebunk, but near the docks,
That's always the docks.
there's this
Yeah.
one place that I've been to, like, once or twice.
Okay.
It's called, the Tipsy Gnome.
Tipsy.
Well, that's a good start right there. I like that name. Drunk
And
gnomes are hilarious.
Yeah, there's a lot of those in most of the bars, because Verdebunk is, like, mostly gnomes.
Really?
Yeah,
I'll feel tall there.
there's mostly
Wow,
gnomes.
this is awesome.
And then, like, humans, and then elves. And then, like, some other people and stuff. But mostly gnomes.
A lot of no.
It's been, like, a
I see.
gnomish settlement for forever.
You ever see any faces there?
Don't. I think they all have faces.
Right. Never mind. It's all right.
That would be
I
weird.
don't see many of my
like,
people.
if they didn't have a face.
I don't have a face. I'm a face to see.
You
Mask?
you're wearing a mask. It's
Well, that's
goes
the point. The
over
faces
your
wear masks.
face,
We don't,
but
we
you,
don't
like-
have a face because
you have
we're
a
like,
face, right? But
we're
under the
low.
mask.
takes the bottom off. It's like, see, I
See?
got a chin.
You have a face. But what if you, like, didn't have
But we're,
this?
you know,
That'd be
it'd be hard
weird.
to eat and breathe.
It would
but,
be. You'd have
I
to
mean,
be,
think
like-
about that. How could I be faceless when I actually do, in fact, own a face?
It's a conundrum, isn't it?
It's a paradox.
It's
Mark
really-
brain hurt.
Yeah, it's a
Have a
real,
ham.
it's a real, like, humdinger, that one.
Bryce, I can feel you staring daggers at my back. Let me have my intellectual conversations as the best I can.
I haven't said a word.
I can feel your eyes and your disapproving stare.
I
So,
haven't said a word.
if you need, like, a place to sleep that has beds for not gnomes, there's a lot of them, very, very short beds. There is a place called the Treehouse. That's pretty cool. If you like trees and not tiny beds.
Alright.
Trees.
Cool. Yeah, it used to be like an elven house or something. turned into like a bed and breakfast. It's pretty nice. Nice view area.
All right. Well, thanks, boss.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
I'll probably meet up with some of my friends while in Verdebunk.
Oh yeah, within 400 feet of your ship.
Oh yeah. I'm gonna like message them to say like.
You like have friends? Like what type
I've,
of people are they?
I've got friends in all sorts of places. Like there's this one guy. Oh man, I hope I can. He's like kind of reclusive.
Oh, that's neat.
He
He
doesn't
hides.
come to town much. You know, he lives like he's like really into nature.
Oh, that's cool.
So we like meet up every time I come into the area. We meet up and like catch up,
Cool.
hang out. It's pretty cool. And like he's really good with like plants and stuff. He lives in like the forest, the gnarly forest. You know, man.
Gnarly, yeah.
Gnarly.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
gnarly.
Do you think you might be able to get us an introduction with him?
Oh, you want to meet like my friend, my gnarly forest friend?
Yeah, the tower that we're looking for is somewhere between Verdebunk and the Gnarly Forest. So if
Oh,
he's
cool.
familiar,
He
we might
might.
know.
How
You
about
might
we buy
know.
you some munchies? We'll
Yeah.
get you some munchies.
Yeah.
All right.
All right,
What-
you'll give us some food. We'll get food, and I'll
well,
invite
hey,
my friend.
Let's have a party.
Yeah,
All right.
you guys are great.
Boat party.
I'm
Boat
so
party.
glad.
Come on, boat party. Boat
Yeah.
party. Boat
Yeah.
party.
We'll have
All
a
right.
party. I'll invite my friend. Let me see if he's available.
Okay.
He like pulls out a spell book, writes a 20-word message, rolls it up, smokes it.
Is
Oh
that bad for your lungs?
nah, man, it's fine. It's just magic.
Cool. All right. All right.
Magic is magic bad for your lungs? I don't think so.
All right. Cool. I'm just asking. I've never seen anyone smoke spells before. That's pretty neat.
Yeah.
Why don't you do that, Bryce?
I got kicked out of wizard school for my unorthodox method of casting, but you know, self-taught.
That's awesome. I like you, man. You're good. You're good
Thanks.
people.
Thanks. I like you too.
All right. All right. Well, I'm gonna go start getting munchies.
Right.
Hey, Fi, you want to go get munchies?
Let's see. Oh yeah, he's available. He'll meet us at like said it'll take him to sunset to meet us. We're coming at dawn, so we'll have like most of the day, and then we can have like evening party.
Awesome. Yeah, Fi, you and I, we're gonna get munchies, so we have the
Yeah.
party.
Yeah.
All
Sounds
right,
like a
cool.
plan.
Well, you're strong, so you can carry them all.
What? All of them?
Did I say that out loud? I'm sorry. I'm just.
Whoa,
I'm
whoa.
kidding. I'm kidding. I like hanging out with
Whoa.
you too.
Whoa. No.
You're strong.
Well, thank you, but we're splitting the load.
All right, fine. I'll carry 5%. You carry 95%. That's a
That
good
is-
split.
80-20.
Shit. 80. That. Shit.
Oh,
All right,
so-
fine. I can't do that kind of math. All right, fine. Whatever.
All right, and so you sail into port the next dawn. Everyone has a good night's sleep, unless otherwise spoken. And you're able to get into port. You see this cute little town. It's an interesting blend of gnomish, old elvish, and current human architecture. And there are so many gnomes. It's at least half gnome out here. And I think as we pull into the port town of Verdebunk and start getting into the dock, and the dockmaster comes up with paperwork for Marley to fill out, that is where we're going to end our session for this evening. Captain Baker has safely gotten you to your destination.
I knew it.
He was a saint scholar.
You can always trust the hand.
I'm sorry, Nugget. We're going to be annoying to you the entire time.
Right?
It'll be something.
You've got 3 idiots and you. It's going to be wonderful.
It's gonna be an adventure, and I am here for it. So let's go around. Let's say who we are, where we can find you, what your favorite moments from tonight's game were. We're gonna start in the same order we started earlier, with Val. How are you? How was tonight for you, Val?
This was great. This was a lot of fun. I had no idea who Val was going to be till we got going. I just knew he was going to be emo, even though he looks as emo as you possibly can, which was the plan, even the smoldering and all that, hiding in shadows, but just a goofy little country boy. So much fun. I had an absolute blast. I'm Deception Check. I play Valenden, the Faceless, the Gloomstalker Ranger Scout Rogue, that Shadowkar, or Shadowkai. I was about to do a Shaka Khan thing. So he's fun. This whole game is fun. You can find me on Mondays for other fun things. We play Mondays in Exandria, the new batch. Just started last night. Brand new campaign starting off. We don't have our producer Travis yet, but producer Travis is coming sooner than later. And he will bring his exciting brand of stabby goodness and long diatribes on things that don't have any bearing on the game, which we love the most. And so we cannot wait to get that back. And then on Tuesdays, we have this for the next couple of weeks before we start our next campaign. And on Saturdays, producer Trav lets us be crazy in space when he has time and when we have time, and we can all get together and do aliens, which is amazing. Favorite part tonight, Peace Ham. Honestly, the whole ham thing, it made me die. I'm laughing. I cannot wait. And the fact that we're going to be playing in this world after this fact, peace hams are a thing now. And I can't wait to run into them in the world when we play our campaign. This is going to be grand. Thank you so much, Lindy. This is a blast.
Thank you. Next, we have Fightar. How are you?
I'm doing good. That was a fun start to get to know our characters, get to know the game mechanics, especially for us being our level that we're at, especially for me. I liked our combat encounters. I like the goofiness. I love the ham thing that we're rolling with. I love that Bryce is our one voice of sanity in our group. And yeah, I'm excited for this quest, this adventure. So thank you everybody for watching. I'm Shiny526 here Mondays, Tuesdays. Thank you.
Thank you. And of course, next we have Thornbarkdung. How are you?
I'm doing just great. I'm D20 Coup de Grace. You can find me here playing Mondays, Tuesdays, and sometimes in an Aliens game on Saturdays. It's just hard to find a certain spot. I love the whole thing. I am just really want to say I'm sorry, Bryce. I hope that you don't end up killing me.
Could you? You've shared ham together. Speaking of Bryce, Arcanist Bryce Delmora.
Yeah, that's me. Hi. I'm Nugatosaurus. I play Bryce, the human wizard, blade singing wizard. I didn't actually get to use my sword this time, but we'll see. You can
did
find
cast
me here.
An 8th level fireball. Though.
I did. I was like, you know what? It's the first session. This is the very first time I've been level 15. I'm gonna go ham, and I did. So yeah.
Ham is a theme.
Yes, ham is a theme. You can find me here on Mondays and Tuesdays playing in our Dungeons and Dragons games. You can also find me here tomorrow night when we play our Good Society game, where there's been murder and multiple poisonings, just lots of bad stuff happening. And I found out my brother's not really my brother, but we'll see what happens there. As well as the occasional Saturday where we play aliens, and I'm very excited to come back to that and figure out what the heck's going on. Favorite part, I really liked when Thorne picked up Fi and was just like, "Yep, I'm taking you on the boat now. You're my new ham," essentially. And I'm very excited to see these four and see what kind of chaos they bring at level 15.
Yep, that's gonna be fun. It's gonna be so much fun in that dungeon once we get there, because let me tell you what, you're going in a dungeon. Surprise, it's the tower. But yeah, that'll be next week, though. My favorite parts was Peace Ham offerings. Fi saying to that poor 10-year-old runner, like, tell him I'm gonna be 10 minutes late. And that poor kid being like, are you sure, sir? And then Bryce being like, don't do that to the poor kid. Like, come on, man. Also, Val just sniping the shit out of some CL Vikings, followed by getting to play a fun NPC that I've had in mind for a while. That I was like, oh, I can put him in here. this crazy spellbook smoking wizard. So that was fun. I'm very much looking forward to next week. I have much to prep, and I'm very excited. So tune in tomorrow night for our Good Society game, Upon the Hexhamshire Moor. There is drama by the bushel. You could just buy the bushels of drama. That might be what I tag tomorrow night's tweet with, bushels of drama. But we'll see what exactly happens, because there's been a lot of revelations, and it's gonna just keep getting probably crazier from there. And then on Monday, we have the new batch game, and it's very exciting. I love my new character, and I loved everyone's characters, and I cannot wait to get to know them more. And of course, here next week, for more adventures on Quest for the Heart. So until next time, have fun.